Do not believe the hype that it's all right, no matter how you are, it's never too late to start. Better late than never. No, no. On certain things, let's just be real with this. On certain stuff. If you are a procrastinator and you sit around all of your days literally doing much of nothing, and at the same time, you know that there are certain things that you want to do. You feel like there are certain things that you need to do. You feel like that there are things that you're drawn to that you need to make a move on, okay? Time is not waiting on you. Time is not waiting on me. It's not. And I'm speaking to you from experience because I have been a super procrastinator in the past. And I can tell you that all that did was just bring about absolutely nothing. Because if you sit around and do nothing, you get nothing. You still see it right there. You got to go up the ladder right there. I was like, you told me about the ladder before we got on the elevator. I wanted to get on really quick and talk about the topic of waiting too late to get started on certain things. And I know that a lot of people believe in the whole little thing of it's never too late to start. It's never too late to start this. It's never too late to start that. I am here to tell you that certain things, depending on what you're trying to start, a lot of us, you know that it could be too late. Okay, so let's say for instance, if you're trying to do a certain particular type of job, certain jobs will not hire you unless you are of a certain age. They want to hire younger people. They want a whole different type of setup for their company. They want to make sure that the people that they hire are those who are going to be there for the long haul, those people who are going to come in and they can mold into what they want you to be, and so that you'll stay around until the cows come home, so to speak. And if you have reached a certain age, then you understand exactly what I'm talking about. When you get to a point in life where people start nitpicking over you and deciding if they're going to allow you to even be a part of their whole little surroundings, of their company, of their environment, it can become a little overwhelming. Those of you who are young and don't know anything about that, there's only so much I can tell you to make you believe that this is actually true. You can hear people say all the time that if you have your mindset on certain stuff and it's things that you want to do with your life, you can just go right on ahead and do it. It's never too late. It don't matter how old you get. Okay, that is true to a certain extent and depending on what it is exactly that you're trying to do. But if you are trying to get a particular job, and you're not trying to do anything for yourself, venture out on some sort of passion or answer a calling that God has placed on you to do with your life. If you are not trying to do those types of things and you're just looking for a particular job, okay, so now, I'm 35 and I decide I want to go on and go to school to be a doctor. Okay, let's say for instance, you go to school to be a doctor. You know how long you're going to be in school to be a doctor? And when you finally get out, now you got to have the experience. Now you got to do all of these things. And we're going to talk about the clientele, people who come in, the patrons, the customers, the people who, the patients, I don't know many places that want someone who is new and does not have any experience. That's just a prime example. I'm just trying to let you know there is a such thing as waiting too late to make a move on certain things. And do not believe the hype that it's all right, no matter how you are, it's never too late to start. Better late than never. No, no, no. On certain things, let's just be real with this. On certain stuff. If you are a procrastinator and you sit around all of your days literally doing much of nothing, okay? And at the same time, you know that there are certain things that you want to do. You feel like there are certain things that you need to do. You feel like that there are things that you're drawn to that you need to make a move on, okay? Time is not waiting on you. Time is not waiting on me. It's not. And I'm speaking to you from experience because I have been a super procrastinator in the past. And I can tell you that all that did was just bring about absolutely nothing. Because if you sit around and do nothing, you get nothing. All right? So y'all forgive me, my phone is moving around. I was getting ready to head out. I needed to come back really quick and take care of something, but I thought about it. I said, you know what, let me go ahead and make this video because this is a new year. We are rolling 2025 now, and a lot of people are still sitting on the procrastination seat. So if it's something that you know you really want to do with yourself, at least try, okay? We're not here talking about any type of getting rich. There's no making sure that we make a certain amount of money. There's no guarantee that any of these things are going to happen for you. None of that. Nothing like that is a guarantee for you. But at the same time, if you at least try and try and try again, okay, if you fail, what is the problem? If you fail, you fail. Sometimes we fail. Things like that happen. If that happens, then you know what you need to do is get back up and go again. But don't just sit around on everything and just be under the impression that I got all day and I got all year and I got a couple of years and I got plenty of time and I can wait. Because no, if you're trying to get a particular type of job, you need to jump on it. If you're trying to start a career that's going to require you to be working under someone who owns a company, you're going to have to start moving on it. Like, you're going to really have to just jump in on it this year and know that this is what you want to do. And don't let nobody slow you down. Don't let nobody stop you. Do what you know you need to do. Because at the end of the day, if you don't, then what's going to happen is you're just going to find yourself done missed out on a lot of stuff. Don't allow yourself to get to a certain point in life and be living off of all of those woulda, coulda, shouldas, okay? Because those right there are hard to kind of deal with at times. Do not let your life pass and you end up deeply inside of woulda, coulda, and shouldas, all right? Because it ain't gonna do nothing but cause more stress and strain, anxiousness on your life, okay? Because you can't turn back the hands of times. You cannot make things change the way you want them to be, because now time has passed for you and all you can do is look back. And who wants to be looking back and wishing that they would have made different choices? If you're trying to get in on some sort of company, you know that you need some sort of career change, and it's something that you just want to do regardless of what it is, okay? You need some sort of training. You need to go back to school to do something. If that's what you really want to do with yourself, then I suggest you go back to school. I suggest whatever you're doing, you make this year a year where you say, you know what? Right now, I am going to do this. This year, this time, I am going to do this. And you make those things happen for yourself so that you don't be looking back. Because these companies, okay, all of that, it's never too late. I'm calling bull on it 100%, okay? It's on certain things. If you're going to do something with your life, once again, outside of having to work for people, it's never too late, okay? Because we can step out and start doing anything. We can write a book anytime. You see what I'm saying? You can start another company on your own anytime. But if you want to work for people and you know you're going to get on somebody else's payroll, too late can come, okay? Because these companies, once again, are looking for these new upcoming people. And those of you who are in the age bracket and you know what I'm talking about, you understand this a little bit more deeper than a lot of the younger people do. There'll come a time when no matter what type of skill you got, they won't hire you, okay? So who wants to be worried about working for a company that won't even hire you because you don't even know what the problem is? Well, I applied. I got all the skills. I've been doing this job, this type of work all my life. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. They still don't hire you, and you look around, you find out later on they're going to hire somebody super young who has no experience whatsoever. Why? Because they prefer to train this young person who has no experience over you who has options. See, you got options, and they worried about that. They don't want you to come in on their company, and then all of a sudden you say, you know what, I ain't got to have this. I'm finna go ahead and hit my retirement. See, they can't guarantee themselves, or at least hopefully guarantee themselves, that they'll have someone who they can mold and shape into who they want to be for that company. Because you already done lived your life, and you know you ain't finna take none of the nonsense. These younger people will. They'll go a long time sometimes without getting a raise, all this different type of stuff, because they have hopes that they'll have some sort of advancement in the company. Not talking about the young people now, because I know some of y'all like that don't take that. Okay? But the companies feel that way. And because they do, they want to hire younger people. So all of this just waiting and waiting and waiting. Don't wait now, because you're going to have to get some training, and then you're going to have to gain some experience. Okay? So all of this waiting, just stop procrastinating. Don't procrastinate. Decide what you want to do with yourself. Go do it. Okay? Decide what you want to do with yourself. Go do it. Take that step. Be bold. Put your big girl pants on. Put your big boy pants on. And decide what you want to do. And go do it. Okay, so right now, I'm going to have to get off. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Because I got to put my big girl shoes on. Get out of this house and go do it. Enjoy the rest of your day.